our channel, and in this video we're going to be telling you about 5 interesting myths about South Koreans. But during our research on South Korea, we came across some interesting myths. It actually looked funny to us, like how could this actually exist? But yes, it's actually like a superstition, and people actually like think it happens. So we're going to be telling you about these 5 interesting myths of South Koreans. So we're going to start with number 5, and that is the belief that when you use the red ink to write your name, it has a meaning of like death is calling. So I think this started during the ancient days when a king wants to sign a decree for a criminal to be executed, and then he uses the red ink to stamp that decree. So since then, I think that superstition has been there, that when you write your name with the red ink, then it means that death is calling. So I don't, how true is that? That's their belief. It's a myth. So well, what can we say? So we have number 4, and which is when you dream of pigs, like you dream and you see pigs in your dream, it signifies wealth and fertility. Actually, that was our first time of actually hearing that. Like you see pigs. Personally, if I saw pigs in my dreams, I'll be scared. I don't know. I'll be scared of seeing pigs in my dream. But Koreans believe that it brings wealth and fertility, and such that pigs is actually like a big deal, right? Yeah, I think it's really eaten in Korea, in South Korea. It's like a major source of protein in South Korea. And we also read that back in the days that pigs used to be very expensive because of that. I don't know how true it is right now, if it's still expensive, but it actually signified wealth and fertility. So I believe anyone that wakes up seeing pigs in their dream, they'll actually be very like, of course, be excited that, oh well, I'm going to be rich. And I can imagine actually saying that a day to my exam. Oh wow, or a day to my job interview. I'm seeing pigs in my dream as a South Korean. I think I will be excited. I'm going to think that I'm going to get that job, and then it's going to be like a fantastic salary. So I think that's a good one. That's actually a good myth. And for number 3, we have the tofu. When South Koreans, or if any South Korean comes out of prison, that is the food that the family or friends used to welcome them immediately they come out of prison. And why is that? It is believed that when you eat tofu, it helps to cleanse you, and like more like you're not going to go back to your old ways, like you're starting afresh, a whole new beginning. And also when in prison, they believe that you are not really giving protein. And since tofu is high in protein, it helps to replenish your system for you to build yourself back and get nourished. So I think that's actually a good one too. Yeah. I like that belief. Well, I like it. And number 2, we have the myth of not using number 4. 4 in Korean means sa. It actually has 2 meanings. Sa, which is 4, and also death, which emanated from Chinese. So sa in Chinese means death. So you can hardly find any number 4 in South Korea. Even in an elevator, you can say 1, 2, 3 and F, which signifies 4th floor. So you would not see number 4. Even in an hospital, I think that's even worse in an hospital. Who wants to see number 4 in an hospital? And according to what we also saw, even houses are not numbered. You cannot find 4 for houses being numbered. And if you're going to see a house numbered 4 or something, it's going to be way cheaper, because nobody wants to be associated with number 4. So some Koreans believe that number 4 signifies death, so they don't use number 4. Number 1, it is believed that before you write an exam as a student in South Korea, you don't eat sea mustard, because it is believed that it's slimy, so you can easily slip and fail. But instead, you're supposed to eat the sticky rice cake, because it's more sticky, so it helps you to be firm, it holds you rather than having to sleep, so you pass your tests. but the sea mustard, it's quite slimy, so you shouldn't eat it. So I think we also need to take that into consideration.
Oh well.
So when I'm going to write an exam, I should be looking for sticky rice cake to eat, so I'm going to pass my exams. Thank you very much for watching and sticking around. We hope you have learned new myth about South Korea. So in case you want to know more, you can do your research and learn more interesting facts and myth, superstitions about South Korea. Some of them are actually very good and some of them just sound unbelievable, but it's there, it exists, so you can do your research and learn more. We hope we have been able to give you some of this, and we hope you actually liked our videos. So if you liked it, please do encourage us by giving us a thumbs up, by subscribing, and by sharing the video to your friends that are also interested about the South Korean culture. Thank you very much once again for watching, and have a nice day. Bye.